You went up against Indianapolis today, a really good football team, and a tough game for you, Coach, and your football team.
Yeah, I mean, I told them after the game, I said, guys, I wish there was some exact, perfect set of words that I could tell you right now. Other than we've got to have grit, we got to show toughness, we got to move on, we got to get better tomorrow, and we watch the film in every capacity, coaches, players, the works. And we can't make that many mistakes. I mean, 28-21, we're in a good position, score a touchdown to get back within one score. And then the wheels fell off on some things. We go for it on 4th and 1. Had the first down. Tion trying to do something to get more out of it. We told him not to pitch it, and he pitched it, and unfortunately it turned into a turnover. So that's never easy. I mean, he's the competitor. He's trying to do as much as he can to try to do more for us offensively. Eugene got hurt early on, which hurt drastically, but AJ and them were able to pick it up a little bit, which was nice to see. But all in all, like I told the guys after the game, I'm like, we did not play well in a lot of rights. We were there in probably midway through the third quarter, early part of the third quarter, 28-21, with a chance to get back into it, and we didn't make enough plays. We made a lot more mistakes in that 5, 7, 10-minute window, and unfortunately that's what happens when you make those type of mistakes against a football program like Indianapolis that is big and physical and athletic, and they put you in bad situations quickly.
And you knew, of course, the status of what their team did, carrying the ball on the ground, but your defense, 0 points surrendered in the first quarter, but then 70 the rest of the way, over 400 yards on the ground for Indianapolis today.
I don't know off the top of my head, but all 70 of those points is definitely not on our defense. I mean, we had a block punt. We had talked to the Shield the entire day of exactly what they were trying to do to us, and they got one of our shoulders turned to our middle shield guy and got a block. They get on a 4th and 1, they get a pickup fumble for a touchdown, and I think they had another one at least in there somewhere. So I think they had 21 points in some capacity on special teams and on their defense. So we got to eliminate those things in a lot of ways, and it's not easy when you're playing against a good team and you can just continuously combine bad opportunity with bad opportunity with bad opportunity. But like I told them afterwards, guys, I said we got a lot to play for, 3 and 5. Still got 3 games left. We got an opportunity to finish the winning record still. Going to Truman to play, going to Kirksville to play Truman, which will be a big one. Then got Southwest Baptist on senior day, and then William Jewell to finish the season. So I'm proud of our kids' fight, and on the sideline, it's tough. I've never been through an opportunity like that and seen our kids ever quit. They never quit, ever. They don't have any quit in them, and to see their fight and claw and pushing the guys that are going into the end of the game to try to make plays on offense and defense and special teams, and then applauding them and pushing them is always a good thing to see as a coach. So we'll make our adjustments, we'll get better, we'll get ready on Tuesday, and we'll get ready to go to Kirksville to try to beat Truman State.
You've talked about the way your team has made strides year after year and even game after game. Mm-hmm. And the thing you've been consistent on your messaging is keeping your consistency and keeping that composure with your football team, and a positive sign for your team. With those two metrics, it seems like they've had some great moments so far this season, and you still got a lot ahead of you so far this year.
Yeah, I mean, you look at it, and unfortunately, in the spring, we lose 38-0. Well, we had more than 100 yards of offense. That game got out of hand, and it got out of hand fast. 19, when we went to Indianapolis, they were up by 50 at halftime, and ended up winning 59-20 or 59-14, something like that. So there are some good takeaways. 2.5 quarters through, we're down by a score with an opportunity, and we're not even playing great football. We've given up a block punt at that point in time, and had some other negative things happen, but we were right there in a good position. So we just got to make sure we do a better job at the end of games of not allowing things to get out of hand like that, and we'll be better off because of it.
Last question, Coach. I know that, of course, coming into this game, your defense had led the nation in takeaways. They had 11 in the past 2 weeks. Kenshawn Bragg, his second defensive touchdown of the year, and you have another interception and hop on another fumble in the second half. They've shown the ability to hop on the football and create takeaways week after week.
Yeah, I mean, one of the biggest things we preach day in and day out is force turnovers. Like, the more turnovers you can force in the game, the better opportunity, the less drives they're going to have a chance to win. One of them was a pretty key one because they were in a position where they had an opportunity to try to score more points in a position, I think it was 28-21 at that point in time, or 28-14, and then we go down the field and score to make it 28-21. So there were some key situations there. We got some turnovers today, and that was good. And we got to make sure we do a better job of exploiting those turnovers when we get them on offense and turning them into points.